Okay. Okay. What a hot mess. Okay. Thank you everybody for being patient on the Tiki Talks or on YouTube and TikTok. I hope you guys can hear me okay on TikTok. All right, so we'll wait for everyone to get in and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll see you over there. You're too funny. Figured out was something. Listen, yeah. So sorry, you guys, that I am late. So I usually I have a program called OBS where I can go live through YouTube, which I'm currently on, and TikTok at the same time. And the TikTok studio was like, "Hey, you need to do an update." Like immediately when I hit go live, I was like, "Okay." So I did that, and when it finally popped up, and then it was like, "Oh, you need to be on live like 3 separate times for 25 minutes to use this feature." I was like, "But I've used it before." So whatever, we're here, we're living our best life. So you won't be able to see the screen. You won't be able to see the body code screen. You can on YouTube. So if you wanted to check out YouTube, you can definitely do that. Hey Shannon, what's up? Okay, we're here. So what's up, guys? We're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. So I'll wait a little bit for people to come in. I hope you guys are doing well on this Thursday. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started in just a second. I'm sweating already. Yeah, so we're going to be doing mini energy healing sessions. We're going to be doing the emotion code, the body code, belief code, or body rhythm reset. It's totally up to you which one you want to do. If you wanted to sign up, all of it is in either in the chat or in the description below on YouTube, or if you go to the link in my bio on TikTok, it's the top one that says TikTok/YouTube Live, and you can, well, it's recorded, so I can rewatch it. You can see the chaos that was at the beginning of that. I was like, what's going on? I even had an issue with OBS when I hit live too. It was like, you need to update your drivers. I was like, that is a bold-faced live because I already did that. Okay. So what are we going to be doing today? We're going to be doing, like I said, energy healing sessions. We have the emotion code here where we focus on common trapped emotions. And then we have the body code where we're focusing on 6 different categories. So we have energy, pathogens, circular system, misalignments, toxins, and nutrition and lifestyle. Within each category are subcategories within subcategories. So we're going to get really detailed with what type of energy you are holding on to that's contributing to those physical, emotional, or mental symptoms that you have in your body. But it doesn't mean we're going to get detailed where I'm going to know your deepest, darkest secrets. This is the type of thing where your mind is pretty much giving nicknames or keywords to label the past that relates to the body code so we can identify it and release it. And so don't freak out thinking that all your business is going to be on the internet. So that is the body code, and the emotion code is in the body code, and also the belief code is also in the body code. So if you do the body code, you have a chance of releasing some trapped emotions, and you also have a chance of maybe chopping down a tree. And then we have the belief code, which is where we're uncovering statements that represent at a time you created an emotion, you didn't know what to do with it, and you decided to hold on to it. And so it created this limiting belief about you, other people in the world around you. And this is kind of how you view the world. That's how it's filtered. Or it's almost like filters over your eyes, and that's how you perceive the world. And so every single time you do create an emotion and you hold on to it, the mind will put these energies together. So similar energies will go together. So if you have an experience where you feel like you're not lovable, then the subconscious mind is going to put that in a similar category of feeling like you're not lovable or not enough. And then over time, you have these clusters of beliefs that support the I'm not good enough and I'm not lovable statement. And then they become powerhouses. It's like they start off as, if we think of like tornadoes, it starts off as like, oh, it's a little windy, we can handle it. But then all of a sudden you keep adding fuel to it and then becomes an F5, and it's just like indestructible, taking out things in its path. So this can create imbalances for you as well. And these imbalances are hidden within the tree. So if you were to do a regular body code session without the belief code, these imbalances would never come up. So each statement, like I said, represents something from the past. And your subconscious mind, hey, Rara, thank you. And your subconscious mind, hey, Joe, what's up? Your subconscious mind is going to pick the closest one that represents that statement. I always tell people, do not be married to the statements because they can be customizable. So this means you can believe the statement 100%. Like, yes, that's something I believe in. That is definitely me. Cool, great, awesome. Sometimes there's statements that have hate in it. Like, everyone hates me. And it was like, oh, okay, that's just a little aggressive. That's just a little aggressive. So maybe it's not so much hate, and maybe it's dislike, and maybe it's not everyone, but it's like a certain person or a group of people. You're just like, yeah, I believe that to be true. Sometimes it's the emotion behind the statement that really packs a punch. And other times it could be your subconscious mind knows you so well that if we say a statement, let me mute that. If we say a statement, it knows you're going to think of something completely different. And it may not even be close to the statement that I uncover. And if that pops in your head, that's a statement that's meant for you. Okay. So don't overthink the process. And sometimes you may get a statement and you're just like, I don't even know where this fits in. We kind of start at the end of a tree, like the outside, the conscious mind, and we're slowly working our way to the subconscious mind. And when I mean subconscious mind, the unconscious mind. This is the root of the tree. So it's almost like watching the last 30 minutes of a movie and you have no idea who the characters are. You don't understand the plot. You don't understand any of that stuff until we start the movie from the beginning. And then things start to make sense. So if you do notice, things aren't really clicking right away, that's completely normal. We don't have the root. Once we identify the whole tree, then we focus on the fuel source, what's contributing to this tree, get rid of it, and then we can chop this tree. So on YouTube, you guys can kind of see this chart. There are 7 different categories that have different statements, and in each category are subcategories. So we're in survival, and this one, there are 6 different categories of codependency, control, sabotage, safety, victim, and worth. Within safety, there's actually sections. So there's 5 sections with up to 10 statements in those sections. So we're gonna get really detailed. So what I'll do is I'll just identify what the closest statement is. So if you can look on here, I'm trying to see if there's a statement. Like the worst is going to happen. That's like really dramatic. Sometimes we're just having a really bad day. And thank you, Ra, and thank you, I think Kim, thank you. Sometimes we're just having a really bad day and we're just like, you know what? The worst is gonna happen. We get really dramatic and it's so intense that the mind does put it in a tree and like, yeah, we're gonna start putting those filters over our eyes, believing that the worst is going to happen. So these can be very customizable. They can be very fun as well. At least I think they're fun. I don't know if you guys would think it's fun when I'm connected to you. I'm like, oh, this is great. Let's chop this down. And you're just like, this is a little aggressive, and it's okay. I get excited just because we're chopping down a tree. We're getting really rid of imbalances, and you're going to be healing yourself, and you're going to change your life. So that's the belief code. And then we have body rhythm reset, where we focus on the nervous system. Whenever we have intense experiences and we don't know how to process the emotion, maybe we had some trauma, prolonged stress, it does knock our body's natural rhythm out of whack. And when it's out of whack, it can't really heal itself. It's either caught in the fight, flight, or freeze response, or the sympathetic active state, or it's stuck in the parasympathetic state, which is where like the rest and recovery. And this is kind of where like fibromyalgia is. You kind of were stuck in the active state for a really long time, and then you shoot down into the rest and recovery state. So we go to the event of when everything started, and we clear everything up from that age. And what's really cool about this is that it is a deep spring cleaning. So anything that happened after that event, so let's say 5 years old, you had an unpleasant event happen. So we clear that up. So anything that was created after 5 years old up until, let's say 40 years old, that will be released. So it's a deep spring cleaning. Even if we work on one anchor point, we're going to be releasing a lot of stuff. So viewer discretion is advised for that, because the processing can be a little sassy, okay? It's going to knock you on your bum. It's going to knock you on your bum. So you may have minor aches and pains, fatigue, flu-like symptoms, upset stomach, feeling off. Emotions may surface if I didn't say that either. So it's a little aggressive. And you can experience these symptoms with any type of energy healing modality that we're going to be doing today, but it just hits different with the body rhythm reset. Thank you guys all for the gifts. Thank you. So if you wanted to sign up, I have mini sessions available. You can choose the emotion code, the body code, belief code, body rhythm reset. You can mix and match. I also have like a discounted package with 3 of them. Look, I did 3 of them like that. 3 of them. And you can do a little bit of everything. So that's, if you're on TikTok, that's the link in my bio. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description below, or it is pinned at the top of the chat. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now everything's a mess because I was running around doing crazy things. Thank you guys. You make it super fun. Where's your flannel? What do you mean, where's my... It's hot. Girl, it is hot. I am sweating already. I am not putting a flannel on right now. No, no, no. Okay, so first up is jumping down trees. Not today. Do you have a list? What do you mean by list? I have 2 people so far. I'm out of breath. And I will be putting timestamps with everybody's session. It'll be on YouTube, so if you want to relive this magical experience, you can. All right, so we're gonna focus on, let's see, how come this isn't working? Okay, Nikki darling, you're up. And we're doing a belief system, so we're gonna be chopping down a tree. I'm super excited about this. All right, so, and if you guys do put sensitive, you don't have to tell me in detail what you want to work on. Like if you want to work on something trauma related, you don't have to tell me your life story. You can, if you just say trauma, your subconscious mind will know exactly what that means. I don't need to know. So if you're just like, okay, that's why sometimes when I read this, and Nikki darling, you don't have anything on here. Sometimes when people like send something in and it's something really personal, I usually just call it the situation. Nick, your upper back and neck. Yeah, I don't think that's a secret. I think a lot of people have that. Yeah, so no need to overshare or anything. Okay. So back to Nikki darling. So right side, upper back and neck radiating down the arm. That's what we're going to be working on. Hey, Jim. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Drink water, Sam. Listen, I chugged a whole bunch of water before I started. I'm afraid I'm going to be running to the bathroom, but I refilled it. Here you go. There you go, Joe. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, Nikki, you're going to be my guinea pig because you are the first one. Okay. So I'm going to connect to Nikki darling, AKA Resilient and Rare. I filled up my water. Good. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Nikki darling over here, and we're locked on and connected. So I'm connected to Nikki. I can't read her mind. I can't do any of that. All I'm doing is muscle testing. We're connected. You won't be able to see the muscle testing because I'm going to keep it down here. but whenever I ask a question, so I'm going to be asking a lot of yes or no questions. When I ask the question, I'm going to do the muscle test. And so when I get a positive response, it's going to go strong. When I get a negative response or a no, it goes weak. So that's kind of how I know. So I'm just the interpreter of your subconscious mind while I'm doing this, okay? So don't feel like you have to ask or answer any of these questions. Hey, Rick, how are you? Okay. And we're doing a tree. So let me get all set up here. So do you have a faulty core belief system contributing to pain on the right side, upper back, neck that radiates down your arm? Yes, you do. Can you release this now? Yes. What kind of tree we working with? Oh, Nikki. We have a parallel tree. So what does this mean? It means we have a forest. We don't have one tree. We have 2 or more trees within this system. So let's go ahead and find out how many trees we got. Okay, we have 2. We have the minimum. Nothing crazy. They usually pack a punch though. 1 tree is yours. 1 tree can either be inherited. It could be yours. It could be a past life. We'll find out. More will be revealed. So we're going to start with we're going to identify these trees individually and find out where this came from, who this came from. So tree number 1, is this yours? Yes. Nikki, this is yours. So each statement represents an experience you had in the past. You may have believed this in the past and may not believe it now, or you believe it full blown, yes. But again, don't be married to the statements. Hey, I am Dustin. What's up, dude? Okay. So show me those negative programs. So we're in the category of survival, worth. I am not good enough. Well, this is already aggressive. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival, sabotage. I am doomed. The reason why I laugh, I know Nikki, so I can tease her a little bit. I am doomed is just a moment. It can mean a lot of different things. Okay, let's talk about this real quick. So I am doomed. This can be feeling cursed, like no matter what I do, things never work out for me. You could have been really dramatic and just having a really bad day and just felt like, I'm doomed. Like, what's going on? What's going on in my life? So it could be that. So some of these statements can be a little dramatic. I did too. Yep, good. I'm glad we laughed together. So is there another negative program? Yes. Passion, financial. I don't deserve abundance. Okay, so I don't deserve abundance. Okay, is there another negative program? Yes. Passion, scarcity. 1, 3, 5, 7. I don't trust that God would let me have it. I don't trust that God would let me have it. Now, who is God? Ouch. So God can be the universe. It can be your higher self. It can be God. Depending on when this was created, when we're little, maybe God could have been like your parents or some authority. So you can always take God and just like take it out and put something else in, unless you do believe that to be true. So is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief. Yes. So we're done with the conscious mind, and now we've been granted access to the subconscious mind, the trunk of the tree. How you doing, Nikki? So what are those limiting beliefs? So we have power, comparison, I avoid people. I avoid people. Is this my tree or your tree? No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? Is there another limiting belief? Yes. So we're in the love category. Self. I am not lovable. It's resonating too much. Yes, I do. Not lovable. I do not like this tree. Is there another limiting belief? Yes, there is another limiting belief. We have passion, financial. 7. Poor people are good, honest people. Good, honest people. So this can be like, I'm extremely selective. Amen, girl. So this can be, you know, if we flip it kind of like, you know, wealthy people are evil. So if you're poor, that means you're a good person. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes. That sums up that sums that up in a nutshell. Amen. Yep. So faulty core belief, we have made it to the root of the tree. This is one statement that started everything. It was the seed. It was the seed. All right, so what is this? Survival, victim. I am always wrong. Nikki's probably like, false. I am always right. How I see this can be every single time I try something or I do something, it never works out. I am never wrong. I felt the sass all the way over here, Nikki. Like I saw it, I read it. I was like, I already felt your sass before I said it out loud. Hey, Chet, how are you? So, I'm always wrong. So it can be, you know, things never work out for me. I was wrong about this person. Maybe that's why you avoid people, because you're like, I was burned in the past. I thought this was a good person. Never again. Never again. Fool me once, shame on you. There's never an opportunity after that. You only get one. All right. So is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. Yeah, that is accurate. So a faulty core identity, we're still in the unconscious mind, but this is considered the soil. Somehow, some way, well, we kind of know somehow, some way, you absorb this the first 7 years of your life. During this time, we have no ability to reason. We are soaking everything up. Everything we hear, see, and experience. We see it as truth, okay? I always talk about Santa Claus. I'm not going to go into it because I don't know if there's children around, but you know what I'm talking about. We believe that 100%, or yes, that was a fun one, or we believe that 100%. But so this can be 9 times out of 10. This is from the first 7 years. You can't absorb it afterwards. There are pockets when we're kind of more, we can bring more things in, absorb things, but it's not a lot compared to the first 7 years. Okay, so what is this statement? Survival, safety. I am afraid of being hurt. Boom. So my little my intuition was right, or hunch was right about that. I'm always wrong. So it's not like you make wrong decisions, but maybe it's that trusting people. You were burnt before and never again. And so I am afraid of being hurt. So you got hurt and you're just like, never again, never going to do it. So is there another faulty core identity? No. So we've identified your first tree. It's pretty sassy. We believe what our parents taught us until we realize they're not correct. Exactly. I see the best in people. Well, in the past, you didn't. You didn't in the past. Something happened. Okay. So is there another, hold on. Sorry. I just got a message that kind of threw me off. All right. So is there tree number 2? Is this yours? No. Is this inherited? Yes. So this is inherited. Did you get this from your mom? No. Dad? Yes. Is this dad's? No. So you got it from your dad's side, but we're going to find out How many generations does it go back? So more than 5? No. So 1, 2, 3 generations back. Okay. Now with inherited trees, this was given to you. So you may not believe all the statements, okay? You may not believe all the statements. They may be wild and crazy, and you're like, is this? And that's normal. There is a reason why it's here. It's similar to your tree. So it can be a statement or it can be the theme, okay? So let's go ahead and dissect this. So are there any, so what are the negative programs? We have survival, sabotage. I am doomed. Okay, so we already found the connection. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival, sabotage. I hate my situation. Is there another negative program? Yes. Passion, scarcity. I'll never get there. Is there another negative program? Yes. Passion, scarcity. 8. I am lacking blank. My pen just died. Lacking blank. Now, since this isn't your tree, it could be anything. If this was your tree, whatever popped up would have been the correct one, but we don't need to know. Yeah, now I just let them do whatever they want and to see their true colors. Amen to that. Amen. Is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief? Yes. So now we're in the trunk of the tree. Passion, scarcity, or just close it. I worry about everything. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Love others. 6, 8. I need to make sure everyone loves me. People pleasing. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Love. Self. I am not lovable. Also another connection. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes. So we're at the root of their tree. Ooh, I'm sweating. Survival. Safety. I don't feel safe expressing myself. Expressing myself. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. So this was, they absorbed this. Insight, we're in the third eye. Defect. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you are a bad person. And I know this is not your tree. This was inherited. But a lot of times we feel like we are bad. We feel guilty about something. We're very hard on ourselves. So we perceive ourselves to be bad, but we're not really bad. Okay. Yeah, that gets me in a world of poo. Thank you, Lindsay, for the rose. Okay. Is there another faulty core identity? No. So we have identified your forest, and it is a sassy forest. Okay, so now we're going to uncover the fuel source. This tree is creating imbalances for you. We're going to start with trapped emotions. So these are emotions that you may feel often. These may be your go-to emotions. And then we're going to release them right away. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Terror. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release terror. Did you release terror? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release rejection. Did you release rejection? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. So we're done with trapped emotions, but we are going to go to the body code and see if there's more going on. So are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. So we have misalignment, meridian, main meridian, and your gallbladder meridian. So the meridians are your energetic veins or arteries of your energy system, your subtle body. Just like blood flows through our veins in our physical body, energy flows through in the meridians. When they are blocked, imbalanced, then they can't do their job. Energy can't go to parts of the body, very similar to veins and arteries, the blood going through there. So when this is unhappy, it's going to give you signals, cues, to let you know that it's unhappy so you can fix the problem. If you don't pay attention to it, it's going to get louder and louder and louder, okay? So here are some symptoms of an unhappy, gallbladder meridian. So slow digestion, indigestion after eating fats, craving greasy food, bloating, gallstones, abdominal discomfort, trouble making decisions, feeling criticized, discomfort on one side of the body or head, and jaundice. So you may dabble in some of those, but it also generates emotions. And these are our favorite. These are our 50 shades of anger. So you can have anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. So you may dabble. A lot of times it starts with the emotion because these create emotions, and then it gets tapped out, and then the physical symptoms start to emerge. Whoa. Okay, so do you need to know more? No? Let's make it happy. I set the intention to reset and balance the gallbladder meridian. Did you reset and balance the gallbladder meridian? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, mental, and a memory field. So this is just a memory that's living rent-free in your head, okay? You may refer to this often. It may pop up randomly. It may pop up when you're about to make a decision that's similar to it. So we'll do a heartache. You got hurt. We'll do your example of, so your tree had I'm afraid of being hurt. Okay. So you got hurt. As an example, you trusted someone. Thank you, Marie. You trusted someone and you got hurt. And so you have that memory. So every single time you want to let someone in, it's like that memory, that event of you getting hurt pops in. And you're just like, ooh, no, we're just going to create that wall. We're going to keep them at a distance because you got hurt before. So it's just something you have a hard time moving on from. It takes up space in your third eye and it feels like a dark cloud over your head. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the memory field. How are you doing, Nikki? I'm sweating over here. Did you release the memory field? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, gland, other, and your pancreas is unhappy. Again, it does not mean thank you, the dog guardian. It does not mean your pancreas is failing you. All it means is that it's unhappy. So you can have discomfort in the mid-back, left shoulder, lower back, wrist, and thumb. Now it's interesting because you have the right side, but the left side's popping up. So maybe the right side's kind of picking up the slack because of the left side. I don't know. It does generate the following emotions. So you may feel these emotions more than you would like. Where'd it go? Humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm, pride, shame, shock, unworthy, and worthlessness. Interesting. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the pancreas. Did you reset and balance the pancreas? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes, there is. Circular system, organ, and your liver is unhappy. Ding, 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 ding. We have the right shoulder. So when the liver is unhappy, you can have discomfort between the shoulder blades, the right shoulder, and it generates the same emotions as the gallbladder. So I'm not going to read them again. 50 shades of anger. Okay. That's all you need to know. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance. Hi, LA Wilde. Reset and balance the liver. Girl, you gave me a heart attack when you said no sound. I'm like, did you reset and balance the liver? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to chop this tree. So I need everyone to participate. I need everyone to get their machetes, their chainsaws, maybe even their bare hands, because we got a tree to chop. Thank you, LA Wilde. Nikki, you sit back and relax. Okay. We got 2 trees. All right, let's begin. In a second, hold on. I set the intention to release the inherited negative programs. I am doomed. I hate my situation. I'll never get there. I am lacking blank. I was like, what did I write? Release the inherited limiting beliefs. I worry about everything. I need to make sure everyone loves me. I am not lovable. Toss the magnets. Release the inherited faulty core belief. I don't feel safe expressing myself. Release the faulty core identity. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. Variance Freddy. Did you release this belief system? Yes. All right. Now we have Nikki's tree. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I'm not good enough. I am doomed. I don't deserve abundance. I don't trust that God would let me have it. Release the limiting beliefs. I avoid people. I am not lovable. Poor people are good, honest people. Release the faulty core belief. I am always wrong. Release the faulty core identity. I'm afraid of being hurt. Ooh! Did you release this belief system? Yes. With the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. Okay. So this means you now have a hole in your subconscious because we ripped out that tree. Good job, everybody. And now there's a hole there. So we got to do something with it or you're going to feel really weird. So I pretty much just asked the subconscious mind, what do you want us to put something in there? Do you want to cover it up? Like, what do you want us to do? So we're going to ask, with a subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. We're going to cover it up, act like it didn't exist. We're going to put a nice little bench, maybe some tulips and a bird bath. Make it look pretty. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system contributing to the pain on your right upper back, neck, radiating down your arm? No. And we're disconnected. Nikki, how do you feel? That makes me chuckle. Teamwork makes a dream work. Amen. Amen. And whoop. I want you to see that. Okay. What is body rhythm reset? Okay, so body rhythm reset is where we focus on your nervous system, your body's natural rhythm, your circadian rhythm, diurnal cycle, your heart, your nervous system, and all that fun stuff. And so this is a deep spring cleaning because we actually go to the event of when things started, like ground zero. So whenever you experience an intense emotion you don't know how to process, a stressful, prolonged stress, a traumatic event, this can cause your nervous system or your body rhythm to go out of whack. And it goes out of whack where it's not a nice little curve where like during the day you're in the active state and then at night you transition into the rest and recovery state, the parasympathetic state. It kind of moves the set point where you may be stuck in the active state for maybe a couple of days, a couple of weeks, or a couple of months until your body gives out and it puts you in the parasympathetic state. So you can start having digestive issues, insomnia, things start breaking down because you're stuck in the active state and your body is essentially ready to fight a bear at all times. And so it can't rest. It can't repair anything. And so this can create other imbalances, mental, physical, emotional imbalances. So like I said at the beginning, we take some symptoms. We can work on a couple of symptoms with this one because everything is connected. So let's say we just worked on neck, upper back and neck pain. So we'll just use that. So I would ask, do you have a conflict in your body rhythm in regards to your neck and upper back pain? It'll be like, yes. Can we release this now? Yes. And then I will ask for the anchor point. And the anchor point is just a fancy way of saying, what age did this happen? Did things start? When did this all start? And let's say we come up with 10 years old. 10 years old, maybe you had a stressful event. Maybe you didn't know how to feel your emotions. And it doesn't have to always be a traumatic event, you guys. It can just be at that age, maybe you had to present a project in front of the whole class and it shook you up a bit. It was traumatic for you. So at that age, that's traumatic. It could still be traumatic for you today, speaking in front of a large group of people, but maybe not as traumatic compared to maybe 10 years old. And so you didn't process that well, so you shook up your body's rhythm and it caused a conflict. So we clear everything up from 10 years old, everything that is contributing to that event. And what's really cool about this is that everything that happened after 10 years old up to your current age that is associated with this event will be cleared up. So if something happened at 15 that caused you to hold on to these emotions because of the event at 10, that will be cleared up and so forth in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s or whatnot. This is a deep spring cleaning. So I always want to tell people, give them like viewer discretion is advised, because the processing can be very aggressive because it is that deep spring cleaning. Your body throws you into the rest and recovery. So you will have the fatigue, minor aches and pains, emotions may surface. So it's clearing up all those emotions that you've been storing. Okay. It's like you're going into a house that used to be a hoarder and you're just like tossing things in the dumpster. And as you're doing that, you get tired, you get exhausted and so forth. That's your body healing. Okay. So let it do its thing. People will feel flu-like symptoms too, and a bunch of other stuff. So it really knocks you on your booty, but it is very powerful. This can last up to a week. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to feel awful for the whole week. Everybody's different. Some people will feel it like for the first couple of days. Sometimes people will feel it, they'll be fine for a couple of days and then it'll hit them like on day 3 or 4. Or maybe it's really intense, but then it kind of tapers off a little bit as the week goes on. Or maybe you may not feel anything at all. Everybody's different, but I want to just let you know that may happen. That is a point. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my stream right now on YouTube and I was like, what am I doing? And it was like a couple minutes behind and I was like, what is going on? Okay. So that's the body rhythm reset in a nutshell. All right. So let's see, girl, I knew I needed this months ago, a little emotional, but good. Yeah. Just let yourself cry, let all of that out. Okay. You did amazing. And if you are struggling within the next week, just shoot me an email and I'll do a reset for you. Okay. Free of charge. Because I'm the one who beat you up a little bit. I feel responsible for you. Okay. Who's next? Shannon, thank you for being patient. Okay. Let me put your timestamp. I didn't put Nikki's timestamp. Where's Shannon? There you are. Hey girl, what's up? Okay. So what are we working on today? Highest priority. Ooh, girl. Are you sure? Are you sure? All right, highest priority, we're just letting your subconscious mind, your higher self decide. It knows you. It knows what you need to release in this moment that's holding you back. And sometimes they can be a little aggressive. It's kind of like, oh, you want to work on highest priority? Well, I know just the thing. And it gets a chainsaw or what is it? The thing that they use for the concrete. Oh my God. Hey, what's up? Thank you. We'll just use chainsaw. And so they're like breaking up all these barriers You know what? Let's rewind. So it's pretty much just lifting the rug up and pulling out everything that you've been neglecting and acting like it wasn't even there. Okay, so let me go ahead and connect to you, Shannon. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. Woo! Jackhammer, Sarah, thank you. I was like, you know the thing? So whatever. Okay, so do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. You're very welcome, Nikki darling. All right, and we can release these now. Yes, so we have energy, mental, and a broadcast message. So broadcast message is just some sort of frequency, some sort of message you're sending out, and people are picking it up subconsciously. They either feel called to treat you this way, or they feel called to avoid you, okay? So this can really affect you physically, emotionally, mentally. You can be very hard on yourself. But we have a chart here, and we're gonna find out what this is. So what is this? I can't do it. So what does this look like? If you are sending out something, I can't do it, maybe people are treating you like you don't know anything, like you're a dum-dum. Like, no, I'll do it. I'll take care of it. And you're like, what the? Or maybe people are reflecting to you your doubts. Like maybe you want to learn tap dancing, as an example. It just popped in my head. And people are like, are you sure you want to do that? You can't do that. I mean, your one leg is longer than the other. It's just going to be weird. And so you're just like, oh yeah, maybe I can't do that type of thing. Or you can resonate with something completely different from what I just said. Okay. I'm just giving you examples. All right. So do you need to know more about this? No. You paid for a body rhythm reset? Good. Oh my gosh, you're going to love it. But don't be mad at me during the processing period. Sounds about right. All right. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the broadcast message? I can't do it. No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, immune and lymphatic system, and your liver is unhappy. You and Nikki darling just have a very unhappy liver. Again, not failing, just unhappy. So you can have discomfort between the shoulder blades or the right shoulder. It also generates the following emotions of anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the liver? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, excess, stress hormone. Do I need to explain this one? No. This can be from any point in your life. It could be from your early years, teenage year. I mean, it could be from any point and it's still taking up space in your energy system. Yes, shoulder blade pain. There you go. It's your liver. I always notice like when my shoulder blades start to hurt, I'm like, okay, yeah, I have been a little feisty. I have been a little angry lately. Let me give my liver a break. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the stress hormone? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, environmental, cosmetic toxin. So a cosmetic toxin can be your shampoo, your conditioner, deodorant, nail polish, makeup, soap, deodorant, skincare, anything. You could have had a bad reaction to it. You may know of when this was, or maybe you didn't realize it was bad for you, but your body knew it was bad. So do you need to know more? No. Anything? Hello, Wanderer. Anything contributing to the cosmetic toxin? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, meridian, extraordinary meridian, the yang linking meridian. So these are the backup meridians that kind of connect the main meridians to one another. But when this is unhappy, it will generate the following symptoms: lack of energy, chills, fevers, lower back discomfort. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance to the yang linking meridian? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Here we go. Energy, offensive, and an entity. Okay. ladies and gentlemen, we found ourselves an entity. Hold on. Many people believe an entity is the spooks, and it can be the spooks. There's energy all around us that we can't see. So it can be some sort of entity, ghost that is very attracted to your energy. You may be vibrating in the same frequency. Maybe it's vibrating in anger and you were just having a bad day. And it's like, oh, you seem pretty cool. And it wants to hang out with you. It can be attracted to your light as well. Another common one is a past version of yourself. So if you are trying to have new habits, have a glow up, want to be your best self, well, the old version wants to be alive. And not meaning like alive, like it's always going to be there, but it's not going to be the main character. And so it will do everything in its power to sabotage you, preventing you from being this new version. And it can be, safety, your subconscious mind being like, well, I don't know how to protect you. I spent all these years perfecting defense mechanisms, beliefs, so you don't get hurt. And now you're going to go over there. I don't know how to protect you if you're this identity. And then it can also just be some sort of negative energy. Your subconscious mind relabels things that you have that relates to the body code. And it's kind of like, well, you don't have anything close to it, so we're just going to call it an entity. And my favorite is just a junk drawer. Your subconscious mind is like us. We like collecting things. And sometimes we get something or like, I want to keep this, but I don't know where to put it. So I'm just going to put it in a drawer. And so when we identify it with it, it's like, I have no idea what this is. It's an entity. All right. So don't be scared. Okay. Yes, the list is open. So regardless of what this entity is, you can have fatigue, physical discomfort, negativity and mood issues, addictions, feeling like something is there that doesn't belong, feeling stuck, feeling conflict or resistance coming from the outside, self-sabotage, anger at self, self-doubt, mental illness symptoms, and nightmares. So you may dabble. You may dabble in a couple of those. So it's just an entity. Again, we're going to be getting rid of it. Nothing to be afraid of. I did a energy healing session on myself earlier and I had like 3 entities. I was like, where are you coming from? And I did ask, I was like, is this a past version? I was like, yeah. I was like, that makes sense. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to this entity? No. How would you change subconscious mindset that you can't sleep at night because it's unsafe in the dark? You could have a belief, and this is interesting. I'm going to come back to you, after this, because I was going through the same thing recently. I was terrified to sleep at night, terrified to sleep in the dark for some reason. I had all my lights on and I have a rosary and I slept with my rosary and I am like, why am I so scared? So we can discuss that afterwards. Okay. So is there another imbalance? Yes. Hey, Tom. Hey, Rob. Misalignment. Chakra, Shannon, you are knocking me out right now. I'm sweating. So your heart chakra, if you're not familiar, anybody who's not familiar with chakras, these are your energetic veins. These are vortexes of energy along your spine. There's 7 main ones along your spine. There are more chakras that you can have. This one is, you guessed it, at the heart. This one is all about overcoming grief. So we store our grief there. We store our grudges, heartache, or whatnot. And this is how we give and receive love. The goal of our heart chakra is unconditional love. And so it's linked to the heart, thymus gland, skin, and your hands. So it's all about feeling compassion. I already said unconditional love, kindness towards others, and collects happy energy with proper breathing. Grieving my dog, had to put him down July 25th. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, I'm sending you love because that's very heavy. Any animal, like, oh. So do you need to know more? I gotta write this down. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the heart, imbalance of the heart chakra? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. So an idea allergy is a faulty connection your mind makes with this idea, person, place, thing, and so forth. Whenever you have an intense emotion, an intense experience, your mind takes a snapshot of the environment and associates everything as that pain. If you had a fight at a Wendy's, you can no longer eat at Wendy's anymore because it's a threat. You can get your heart broken there. If you can't look at the commercial, you can't even eat the food. If you get a scent of Wendy's, you have an anxiety attack. Is the Wendy's the problem? No. But your mind is just like, well, you were in this environment when you got hurt. If you go to this environment again, you're going to get hurt again. So it's very similar to a fear or a phobia. So when you come in contact with this idea, your fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in. Anger, self-sabotage, avoidance. You may throw a flashbang in the mix. You may black out. And all of a sudden you're at home and you're just like, how did I get here? It's all coming from love, from the subconscious mind. It just wants to protect you. So we're going to find out what this is. We have a nice little chart here. So A even 2, 4. Being lit down. So somehow, some way in the past, you got lit down and it really hurt you, and your subconscious mind remembered. It's like, ooh, buddy, don't want to feel that again. So if it gets a hint that you may be lit down, you won't even be near it. You'll have all this anxiety. You may not trust people, allow people in because you got lit down. You may not go after your passions. You may not go after things you're interested in because you got hurt in the past and you're like, well, if I do this, I might get lit down and it's just not worth it. I'll just keep things as they are. These are just examples. So not a fun one. Correct. All right. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the idea allergy to being let down? Yes. Is this a common trapped emotion? Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find out what emotion and around what age this occurs. Ooh, I'm excited. On 1, 3. Grief. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11, 12 years old. No. Oh, Lord have mercy. 12 years old is already a difficult time. Hormones, puberty, social status is like a thing now. So this can be anything. Maybe your favorite boy band broke up and you were just devastated and you're like, I'm never, ever gonna follow or listen to another boy band again. That can be anything. So you know, and you may not know. We don't need to know. We're just identifying it to release it. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the grief? No. Since this grief is fueling the idea allergy, we're going to go ahead and release it now. I set the intention to release grief. Did you release grief? Yes. Anything else contributing to the idea allergy to being let down? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Let's release it. All right. So I set the intention to release the idea allergy to being let down. Reset and balance the heart chakra. Release this entity with love. Reset and balance the yang linking meridian. Release the cosmetic toxin. Release the stress hormone. Reset and balance the liver. Release the broadcast message, I can't do it. Did you release these blocks and imbalances? Yes. Do you have any other blocks or imbalances contributing to... Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? I'm sweating. I'm like debating on turning the air conditioning on. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Okay, so the insomnia experience. Yes. So now, is this something that happened randomly? Because mine happened randomly. At least I'm pretty sure it happened. I mean, I kind of know what it is, but so what happened to me? Feeling tired. Okay, make sure you drink plenty of water, okay? Let me just rewind a little bit. Okay, so there is... I need to drink water. So it can be something you have watched. Thank you, Michelle. So for me, I have a bad habit of putting myself in a position. You're very welcome, Shannon. So with the insomnia, I'm trying to think of how I want to word this. So I used to be obsessed with crime. I was a police officer. I wanted to be a criminal profiler. Even before I was a police officer, I would read books and I would always put myself in the position of the victim. Like, what did they feel? What did they smell? And it would always scare me, and I always have a nightmare that night. And so, what happened recently is with the Idaho murders, after everything kind of came out with, like, in the last month, there was this, the documentary, I think it was on Amazon Prime. And I put myself in the position of not really the victims, but the one girl who opened the door and saw him and like closed the door. And I got like goosebumps and it freaked me out. So and normally that stuff, like maybe I'll have a nightmare that night, but I didn't. And for whatever reason, for like a couple of weeks, I couldn't sleep the lights on, or I couldn't sleep in the dark. I had to keep the lights on. I had to sleep with my rosary. And my house is like Fort Knox. And I'm like, what is going on? Like, I know I'm safe. Like, what the heck? So I ended up doing a session on myself. And a lot of things came up that were very similar to my past traumas that was just coming up. And like I said, I just didn't understand like why. Like I'm safe. I know I'm okay. But that feeling, that jolt, that experience was very similar to something from the past. And so my body was kind of like prepping for the worst. So if you have random insomnia and you cannot sleep, for whatever reason in the dark, it could be something was shook up, something either, it could have been you walked into an environment that was similar to something from the past. It could have been a scent. It could have been something that kind of activated something in your subconscious from the past. Because again, I had no idea why until I did a session on myself, and then things started coming up. I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. I was like, oh, so now I sleep perfectly fine. And I did this yesterday, so I slept pretty good last night. Okay. So let me know if you have any questions, let me know. So next up, oh my goodness, I'm sweating. I went to the bathroom 20 minutes ago and my intuition brought up your police history. It's funny, you're talking about it. Get out of my mind, Sarah. No. I've been watching crime shows at night and I've been experiencing memories of trauma that happened. Exactly. So that's what it is. So we have the similar kind of like trigger is crime stuff. Cause I watch Murder with My Husband and I have no problem with that. And I've been watching like crime stuff recently, but this particular one like shook me. Need a little fan, all right? Hey, Callie, how are you? I do this for kids, yes. If you have kids that are 17 and younger, I can do it for them. But if they're 18 and older, I can't do it. You have to have their permission. Need a fan. Listen, it's because you guys are knocking me out. Okay. I don't know how to say your name, your username. And I know you've been doing the body rhythm reset, but it's the ML. I'll just call you MLMAC, unless I can use your first name. So let's do that body rhythm reset. I'm doing well. My fault. Sending you cool vibes. That's okay. It's part of the job. It's just part of the. Mary Lou. Okay. Thank you. Okay. But for YouTube, I'll just put this. Okay, so we're going to do digestive system. Yes, this is good. I did this for my digestive system and it definitely helped. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and connect you, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. Okay, so do you have a... You do belief code too? Oh my gosh. Now, I know you are part of that practitioner educational program, Miss Ma'am. Okay. Be gentle with me, Mary. Please. Please be gentle. All right. So do you have a conflict in your body rhythm in regards to your digestive system? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. So your subconscious mind is like, and so now we're going to find out the anchor point or the age. So what is the anchor point? Before 20, yes. Before 10, yes. Before birth, no. After birth, yes. After 5, yes. 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. So this can be give or take a year. Hold on, I think I have to solve a puzzle. Yep. All right, so this is, you know this, give or take a year. So it could be 7, 8, or 9 years old. You had an intense emotion you didn't know how to process, a stressful event, trauma. If you don't remember, that's okay. We don't need to know. So everything that we're uncovering right now is from this age, from this event. So I'm not even going to find out what this is. Are you doing the 1 million heart release? I don't know yet. I don't know. I watched the video today. I'm still thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. All right. So we're going to start with common trapped emotions. And then once I identify it, I'm going to release it right away. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this anchor point from 8 years old? Yes. Confusion. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release confusion. Did you release confusion? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Crying. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release crying. Did you release crying? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Blaming. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release blaming. Did you release blaming? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release grief. Did you release grief? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Discouragement. Do you need to know more? No. I intend to release discouragement. Did you release discouragement? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. We're done with the trapped emotions. Let's go to the body code. Are there any blocks or imbalances associated with this anchor point from 8 years old? Yes. Energy, offensive, and a post-hypnotic suggestion. This is not your own creation. It is from an outside source. So another person, movies, music, TV, and so forth. You just heard it over and over and over again, and you started to believe it to be true. Back in the day when there were infomercials, and if you were like me, I would fall asleep on the couch after like late night TV. They would have the infomercials, and all they would be doing and saying like, you're ugly, you're fat, you need this. And you hear that over and over again because it was like every 5 minutes they played it. Your mind could be like, oh yeah, we're not good enough. And then it would run with it. So this can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addictions, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. Let's find out what this is. I can't handle it all. I can't handle it all. My mom was critical. There you go. So could have gotten from your mom. And so these are unique because there's no emotion or memory with this. And so your subconscious mind could have been doing some inventory management and came across this energy. I was like, what is this? There's no emotion or memory. I clearly didn't create this. And so it kind of moves it aside. It's still taking up space in your energy, but your body, your mind is not running that program. So if you don't believe this to be true today, that's normal. If you did believe it back then, that's normal. And if you do believe it now, it's okay. We're going to be getting rid of it now. So start saying your goodbyes. So I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion. I can't handle it all. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion? I can't handle it all. Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, nervous system, central nervous system, the brain, deep structures, and your limbic system. So this is your survival instincts, your primitive behaviors, such as fear and anger, and it controls the basic behaviors related to food, survival, and more. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the limbic system. Did you reset and balance the limbic system? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, skeletal system, skeleton, main body, your teeth, lower teeth, left lower, lateral incisor. Woo-wee! So your teeth are pretty cool because each tooth represents a meridian and represents different areas of your body. So it's connected to organs, it's connected to glands and so forth. So if you start getting tooth pain, it can be, once you identify, you can figure out, okay, well, what's going on? Why does this tooth hurt? Because it's not the tooth, it's something else going on in your body. So with this one, it's connected to the bladder meridian. And it's also connected to the bladder, left kidney, and uterus. The glands are your adrenals. And it's connected to the foot. The joints are the foot, the knee, sacrum, and word I don't know how to say. So you can have issues with any of those body parts, but it also imbalances, you can have connective tissue problems and lymphatic and immune system problems as well. All right, so do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the left lower lateral incisor. Yes, Nikki darling. I was like, I don't know how to say that word. Did you reset and balance the left lower lateral incisor? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, digestive system, and your colon. We got it. Okay. So your colon is unhappy. We're working on digestive issues, so no surprise here. So you could have discomfort in your lower back, hips, have diarrhea, constipation, and it generates the following emotions of crying, discouragement, rejection, sadness, sorrow, confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, and stubbornness. Now, if you remember our trapped emotions that we uncovered, there were a few that were generated by the colon. So at that age, you created too many of those emotions that knocked your colon out of rhythm, made it unhappy. And so now you could have those physical symptoms. And that's a lot of times, that's what we start experiencing, the physical symptoms later in life, because it's like our past is coming to haunt us. Sign up for the body code. How exciting. Oh, I can't wait. So I'm sweating. Please don't knock me out. Please don't knock me out. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention. Ooh, I almost threw my magnets. I set the intention to reset and balance the colon. Did you reset and balance the colon? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes, there is. So circular system, organ, intestines, and your small intestines. Okay, so discomfort in the low back, knees, bloating, gas, diarrhea, nausea, skin problems due to lack of nutrition. And it generates the following emotions of abandonment, betrayal, forlorn, lost, love unreceived, effort unreceived, heartache, insecurity, overjoy, and vulnerability. I had to say it, the big bad word. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the small intestine. Did you reset and balance the small intestine? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. So we cleared up everything that happened from this event from around 8 years old, but we're not done. Yes. D, all of the above. Well, not anymore. So now what we're going to do is see if there's any resistance or friction, anything preventing your body to go back into its natural rhythm. Maybe there's like a speed bump, there's a little something, or maybe it just needs a little boost, you know? So is there any resistance or friction? Yes. All right. So we have energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy, stranger danger, fear, or phobia. It is a faulty connection with this idea. So whenever you come into contact with this, your fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in, self-sabotage, overwhelm, anger, pocket sand, and so forth. It wants to get you out of there, and it is not pretty, okay? It is not pretty. So if you see anybody in your life who overreacts to something, you're like, why are you overreacting? It's because of this, this idea allergy. So what do we got? confidence. So an idea allergy to confidence. This doesn't mean straight across the board. And it doesn't mean with every single person. You may be really confident with friends and family. And then outside of that, maybe people with work. You're not so confident. Or maybe you're not confident in your ability, as an example, of doing the belief code. Just as an example. Now this was created around 8 years old. So if you remember what was going on at that time, it could be just like talking in front of people. Maybe you got in trouble for something. I don't know. But do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to confidence. Did you release the idea allergy to confidence? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay. So how do you feel? So everything, so we had 8 years old. So anything that was created after 8 years old that related to this anchor point will be cleared up. Okay, so you let me know if you are struggling in the next week. I can do that reset. I know you have the ability to do it yourself, but it just hits different when you get it from someone else. I don't charge for it, so just email me. You can write SOS, and I'll know exactly what that means. Okay, how's everybody feeling? I am struggling. Thank you to Lovely. Hey. Ellie Wilde, are you ready? Are you ready to be sassed? You're very welcome. Hydrate, please. Let's go. All right. Double checking we're disconnected. Timestamp, please. All right, LAY he hold. All right, so let me go ahead and connect you. I'm moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here. We're locked on and connected. Hello, too lovely. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Okay, so we have energy, mental, programming. We have a belief system. Surprise! Oh no. All right. So what kind of tree? I knew it. Hey Bradley, thank you. All right. So the subconscious mind has spoken. So what kind of tree? Is this a basic tree? Is this yours? Yes, this is your tree. You have no one else to blame but yourself. All right, so with trees, we're going to be identifying statements. These just represent experiences you had in the past that are similar to one another. LA Wilde, don't be married to the statements. They can be customizable, okay? Especially, they may seem kind of random because we're working in the conscious mind and working our way to the root of the tree, which is the theme, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the conscious mind, also known as negative programs. Survival. Sabotage. LA Wild. 3. I am doomed. What is with everyone being so dramatic tonight? So LA Wild, I would say, it may not be I am doomed, but I know you and I know your personality and I know you thought this. So we're not even going to explain a different outcome, a different way of looking at it. Is there another negative program? Yes. Passion, scarcity. I'll be stuck here forever. Stuck here forever. Is there another negative program? Yes. Mercury retrograde shadow. Amen. Yes. Me and my forest full of doom and sabotage trees. I thought we cleared up all the sabotage. Wow. This seems similar too. Yeah. There's a theme. Is there another limiting belief or another negative program? Yes. Insight. Defect. So we're in the third eye right now. I am not okay as I am. As I am. Is there another negative program? Yes. Oh my gosh, no. The end shadow always gets me. No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Everyone just hydrate and give yourself love and kindness. Defect again. Fixate. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. That others will find out how bad I am. Is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief? Yes. Yep. We're in the trunk of the tree, the subconscious mind now. Love. Self. So we're in the heart chakra. We already know it's okay. I am vulnerable. No. The big bad word. Bad word. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Divine. Purpose. So crown chakra. My life has no purpose. Girl. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Love. Others. I need to get approval and attention from others. Approval and attention from others. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yeah. Yep. Sweating. Okay. Communication, expression. If I speak up, I'll be judged and punished. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. LA Wilde. All right. You absorb this normally 9 times out of 10 the first 7 years of your life. We have no ability to reason. We're soaking everything up. We can't be like, oh, they're fighting about money. A bill must have come up. You know, at that age, we're like, oh, they're fighting about money. Money must be bad. So then you have a belief that money is bad and you have a hard time making money. Okay. So let's find out what this is. Survival. Worth. Nobody loves me. I don't like that. Now he's so sad. Is there another faulty core identity? No. So we've identified your redwood tree, LA Wilde. I don't like it. So let's go ahead and identify the fuel source. We're going to start with common trapped emotions. These are emotions that you may feel on the regular or your go-to emotions. It is a sassy tree, yeah. I don't like it. Once I identify it, I'm going to release it right away. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Heartache. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release heartache. Did you release heartache? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release rejection. Did you release rejection? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy, stranger danger, fear or phobia. We don't want it. We don't need it. We don't want to be around it. Or we'll explode at everybody. So what is this? People seeing you as blank. So an idea allergy to people seeing you as blank. This can be millions of things. People seeing you as I got nothing. I'm trying to think of like one thing. People seeing you as bad. People seeing you as good. People seeing you as abundant. Anything. How about people just seeing me? I don't perceive me. There you go. Just people seeing you. And we'll get rid of the as. Just people seeing you as you. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to people seeing you as blank. Did you release the idea allergy to people seeing you as blank? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Offensive. A post-hypnotic suggestion. This is something that is not your own creation. It is from an outside source. It can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. But let's find out what this is. I can't live with myself. I can't live with myself. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion. I can't live with myself. Did you release the post-hypnotic suggestion? I can't live with myself. Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. All right, y'all. You know what time it is. It is time to chop this tree. So get your bare hands, your machete, your chainsaw, your axe, whatever you feel fancy using, because we have a tree to chop. LA Wilde, you just sit back and relax, and we're going to do the rest. All right. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I am doomed. I'll be stuck here forever. I am not okay as I am. I fear that others will find out how bad I am. Release the limiting beliefs. I am vulnerable. My life has no purpose. I need to get approval and attention from others. Release the faulty core belief. If I speak up, I'll be judged and punished. Release the faulty core identity. Nobody loves me. Did you release this belief system? Yes. With the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. We're going to cover it up. Put a nice bench. Put a bunch of crystals and a bunch of bunnies everywhere. So I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have any other blocks or imbalances? No. Do you have any other blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. Yay, bunnies. Should have grabbed my magnets. Yeah. Use that to chop this tree down. Oh my goodness. For the body code was just the tree. Yeah, it was just a tree. That's all. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Okay, so everybody grab your water. It was a sassy tree, but your subconscious mind's like, listen, girl, we gots to get rid of it. It's gots to go. Oops. You're just like, I'm just going to release a few imbalances. And your subconscious mind's like, yeah, just a few imbalances. Okay. We got Kim Brinkbury. So we're gonna do the emotion code, body code, and belief code for Kim Brinkbury. And then the body state for Derrick. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna start with the emotion code. All highest priorities. All of them are highest priorities. Need to go fill my 32-ounce water. Look what I have. What is this? This is like 60 some, and I drink 2 of these a day. I already hit my limit and I'm drinking more water. Look what you guys have done to me. Look what you have done. Are you proud of yourself? Okay. All right, so Kim Brinkbury, moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. Woo! Okay. We're gonna start with trapped emotions, highest priority. So on the screen here, I have all the types of trapped emotions that you can have in the body. I have my separate emotion code chart here. Okay, it's just so it'll be easier. Okay, so do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes, so this is yours. Depression. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11 years old, depression. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Anxiety. It ain't a party until anxiety shows up. This is going to be a good YouTube rewatch. Yeah, just, careful with the beginning. I'm like all over the place. So I'm just going to keep it in. I don't care. So before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. Anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Absorbed. Absorb just means you are at the wrong place at the wrong time and someone was having an intense emotion and you just sucked that bad boy up into your energy system. But this can also be like someone you really care about is hurting. And so you're like, no, don't feel this way. And you kind of like want to take that pain away from them. So it could be like I shouldn't have been around this person too. No, please don't type of thing. All right. So what is this? Anger. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32. So around 32 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Back to you. Abandonment. Before 20, yes. Before 10, yes. Before birth, no. After birth, yes. After 5, yes. 5, 6, 7 years old. Abandonment. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Back to absorbed. Unsupported. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing, or is there another trapped emotion? Yes, I'm already in body code mode. So this is yours. Fear. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32, 33 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Woo! All right, let's go ahead. That's going to be the best laughter to prepare for the release. Well, good luck, because I'm like, what's going on? Okay, so let's go ahead and release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of fear. Release absorbed unsupported. Release abandonment. Release absorbed anger. Release anxiety. Release depression. Did you release these trapped emotions? Yes. Do you have any other trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? No, I forgot. I was like, wait, we're doing highest priority, right? Hey, QuittaC, how are you? Oh my gosh, I hope you're doing well. It's so good to hear from you. QuittaC. All right, now we're going to do body code highest priority. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Energy, offensive, and a post-hypnotic suggestion. That seems to be a theme tonight. Post-hypnotic suggestions. Not your own creation. You got it from an outside source. Another person, movies, music, TV, and so forth. It can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addiction, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. But let's go ahead and find out what this is. I don't receive respect. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the post-hypnotic suggestion? I don't receive respect. No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, reverberation, and a miasm. So a miasm is a sickness memory, but it is inherited. So if you notice that, like, everybody in one side of your family has the same illness, disease, problem, even if they take care of themselves, it's because of this, because this has been passed down from generation to generation to generation. So whoever has this sickness memory, it will be released from them as well. So that's pretty cool. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the miasm? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Doing a deep family spring cleaning. Mental, and a no will to. Kim Brinkbury's like, I ain't co-signing for this. Get out of here. So this is created during a time of sadness, hopelessness, feeling overwhelmed, and you kept thinking something with so much intensity that your mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and became part of your personality. So these statements here are worst case scenario. They are sassy, they are aggressive. I will de-escalate them. Again, this was created when you were frustrated, overwhelmed, or whatnot. And we always say things we don't really mean. But the subconscious mind's like, oh, this has intense emotion. So I think Kim Brinkbury wants this. I got you, girl. And puts that in the programming. So let's find out what this is. Feel feelings. A no will to feel feelings. Boy, oh boy, can't we all relate to that one? So there's a lot of interpretations to feeling feelings. So this can be feeling anxiety. This can be feeling depression. It can be one emotion. It can even be a positive emotion of excitement or happiness. Why? You know, if you feel a positive emotion, maybe something bad will happen. It could be negative emotions, ugly emotions, or positive emotions in general. It can be you expressing your feelings to someone. It could be one person, a group of people, or everybody, or having someone express their feelings to you. Sometimes we get a little uncomfortable when someone's like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? Hey, what's the one thing that people text that they dread? We need to talk. And you're just like, I don't want any of it. So it could be something like that. Whatever is the first thing that pops in your head. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the no will to feel feelings? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system, endocrine system, your parathyroid. It's just unhappy. It's not failing. So there's a lot of symptoms here. I'm just going to read them all. And you can see on YouTube. I'll zoom in as close as I can. So if it's low functioning, low blood calcium levels, spasms, don't know what that is, fatigue, headaches, insomnia, tingling around the mouth or extremities. If it's high functioning, kidney stones, gallstones, fatigue, nausea, bone pain, osteoporosis, elevated blood calcium levels, and regardless if it's high or low, you can have discomfort in the neck, shoulder, sleeping difficulties, and muscle spasms. It does generate emotions, as you do, humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm, pride, shame, shock, unworthy, and worthlessness. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the parathyroid? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Oh my goodness. Misalignment, meridian, main meridian, your triple warmer meridian, the sassiest one of the meridians, in my opinion. Your meridians are just your energetic veins or arteries. When this one is unhappy, it will generate the following symptoms, not systems: imbalance in the fight, flight, or freeze response, body fluid retention, lack of body part connection and wholeness, headache and migraine, hearing issues and tinnitus, facial and neck stiffness, toothache, sore throat, elbow discomfort, imbalance in body temperature, and trouble letting go of negativity. It is the sassiest. All right, thank you for confirming with me, because I was like, ooh, that's a little aggressive. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance to the triple warmer meridian? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system, muscular system, neck muscle, posterior neck muscle. I think that's the back of the, so it's the back of the neck, back of the neck. Posterior neck muscle. Doing well. I'm excited that I could finally catch her live on YouTube. Me too. It was a hot mess at the beginning of it, so don't judge that. So do you need to know more? No. I didn't even write neck muscle. I just wrote posterior. I'm like, I'm not going to remember that. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the posterior neck muscle imbalance? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system, gland, brain gland, your amygdala. The amygdala is involved with your fight, flight, or freeze reaction, and it is known to sense danger. So when this is imbalanced, you can have symptoms of anxiousness, easily startled, difficulty sleeping, high blood sugar, fast heart rate, and digestive problems. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the amygdala? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Let's release them. I set the intention to reset and balance the amygdala, reset and balance the posterior neck muscle, reset and balance the triple warmer meridian, reset and balance the parathyroid, release the no will to feel feelings, release the miasm, release the post-hypnotic suggestion, I don't receive respect. Did you release these blocks and imbalances? Yes. Do you have any other blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. Now we're diving in to the belief code. Highest priority. Okay, so do you have a faulty core belief system? Let me just make sure. Okay, just want to make sure. Hello, Lux. Is that how you say your name? Lux? Welcome to the party. Have a seat, enjoy, bring the sass. All right, so do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. What kind of tree is it? A basic tree. Is this yours? Yes. What are those negative programs? Survival, worth. And I purposely didn't pick the theme because I want to be surprised. I am worthless. Okay, this redwood. Did anybody have redwood on their bingo card? I am worthless. Ugh. This tree is going to be chopped, burned, and shot into space already. So everyone start stretching. Start stretching. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival, safety. I don't feel safe expressing myself. Is there another negative program? Yeah. Survival, worth. I am not good enough. Is there another negative program? Yes. Passion, trust. It's not my fault. Is there another negative program? No limiting belief? Yes. Survival, sabotage. 2, 4, 6, 8. I am guilty. Now, it doesn't mean you committed a crime. I mean, maybe it means you committed a crime and feel guilty about it. But normally it just means you feel guilty, like with people helping you, or like, it could be like people pleasing too. So is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival, sabotage. I am hopeless. I saw I am doomed is there. I was like, all right, 3 for 3, but nope. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Love, others. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Pleasing others is the only way to be accepted and loved. Called it with the I am guilty. Pleasing others is the only way to be accepted and loved. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes. We are in the unconscious mind, the root of the tree. One statement that started it all. Survival, worth. Nobody loves me. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. All right. You absorbed this the first 7 years of your life. We have no ability to reason. So this could be created from something very innocent. Maybe your sibling, if you have siblings, or a cousin or whatnot, stole your toy and you got really upset and your parents didn't do anything about it. It could be, or your toy broke. It could be anything. So is there another, show me the faulty core identity. Survival, sabotage. I am immoral. Okay. So this, I see this a lot with people who grew up in a very religious family. Maybe you got in trouble for something at a very young age and you just felt like you were a really bad person. So there's a lot of interpretations to this, okay? And especially this was absorbed the first 7 years of your life. It could be anything. So is there another faulty core identity? No. Like I said, I knew this was going to be an aggressive tree. So everybody, I hope you're still stretching, okay? Because we're not done yet. So we're going to start with the fuel source, the common trapped emotions. These are emotions that are created by this tree, and they may be your go-to emotions. So what are these common are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Sadness. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release sadness. Did you release sadness? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Unsupported. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release unsupported. Did you release unsupported? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Humiliation. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release humiliation. Did you release humiliation? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Energy, mental, and a memory field. So just a memory from the past that you have a hard time moving on from. It could be something you didn't do, or past rejection. It could be a heartbreak. So anything similar to this memory, if you're about to like put yourself out there or do something new, this memory will pop up and be like, don't do it. Remember this happened. And you're like, yeah, okay, you're right. And then you don't do it. So it really holds you back. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the memory field. Did you release the memory field? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circulatory system, gland, brain gland, your pituitary gland. All right. When this is unhappy, you can have the following symptoms: headaches, vision problems, hormonal imbalances, low libido, thyroid problems, dehydration, fatigue, high blood pressure, and weight issues. So do you need to know more? No. Whew. I set the intention to reset and balance the pituitary. It is still open, yes. Did you reset and balance the pituitary? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circulatory system, energy body, chakra, your third eye chakra, or in this case, your brow chakra. Everybody is familiar with this bad boy. It's right in the center, in the middle of your head. And it is your awareness, your consciousness. Are you aware that you're angry? Are you aware that you're happy? You're not giving in to your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. You understand your pure awareness of, you're the observer of your life, and you're not attached to circumstances, emotions, and so forth. The challenge to get over, like the biggest challenge of the third eye chakra, is to overcome illusion. The illusion is that everything around you is happening to you. Everything around you can't change. Everything comes from you. It's based on how you perceive everything. You are the cause. Everything around you is the effect. And this is where our manifestation center is. Creation, observe, observer identity. Okay, so do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the third eye chakra. Did you reset and balance the third eye chakra? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to chop a tree. We're going to chop it, burn it, and shoot it into space. Okay, let's go. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I am worthless. I don't feel safe expressing myself. I am not good enough. It's not my fault. Release the limiting beliefs. I am guilty. I am hopeless. Pleasing others is the only way to be accepted and loved. Release a faulty core belief. Nobody loves me. Release a faulty core identity. I am immoral. Did you release this belief system? Yes. Getting the release burps too. With the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. Covered up, act like it didn't even exist. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority you can release right now? No. Okay, so we're disconnected. And now we're going to do a body rhythm reset. Okay. We'll put 185. Body rhythm reset for Derrick. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and connect, moving my subconscious mind. Hey, what do I click for the, I don't see the prices. It will be the top one that says TikTok, YouTube Live, sign up. When you click on that, it takes you to my website and all the prices are there. All right, so moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Derrick over here, and we're locked on and connected. Do you have a conflict in your body rhythm? Yes. Can we work on an anchor point that is causing the most havoc in your life right now? Yes. Okay, so give me that anchor point. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16. This can be 15, 16, or 17, prolonged stress, which there's lots going on, an emotion you didn't know how to process, or a traumatic event, all right? And at that time, our perspective or perception of the world is a little different. It could be something silly. But anyways, we're going to start with common trapped emotions. Everything is from this event. So do you have any common trapped emotions associated with this anchor point from 16 years old? Yes. Anxiety checks out. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release anxiety. Did you release anxiety? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Terror. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release terror. Did you release terror? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Unsupported. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release unsupported. Did you release unsupported? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Anger. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release anger. I get excited when I get to anger. It's just like so... I used to love anger. Did you release anger? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Confusion. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release confusion. Ooh, did you release confusion? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Energy, emotional, compound, a common emotional compound. So this is where you kind of felt a couple of emotions at once and they fused together. It's almost like it's like paint. You took a couple of different paint colors and you put them together and you created your own frequency of an emotion. So we're going to identify what these emotions are. So what's the first one? Anxiety. What's the second one? Unsupported. Is there a third one? No. Do you need to know more? No. So a little bit of unsupported and a little bit of anxiety. You put that together and boom. That's what you get. I set the intention to release the emotional compound of anxiety and unsupported. Did you release the emotional compound of anxiety and unsupported? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system, gland, other, your adrenals. So when your adrenals are unhappy, it will generate the following symptoms: discomfort in the left knee, low back, low immune function, fatigue, sensitivity to light, joint noise, difficulty coping with stress, and brain fog. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the adrenals. Did you reset and balance the adrenals? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system, body cycle and rhythm, your circadian rhythm. Sleep cycle. We're all familiar. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the circadian rhythm. Did you reset and balance the circadian rhythm? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Pathogen, energy of a pathogen, an energetic bacteria. So this was your physical body took care of the bacteria, but it's almost like the life force, or there's some debris or energy left over from this bacteria, and it's still causing havoc, and your body still thinks the physical form is still in your body. So you can have fever, fatigue, rash, muscle aches, digestive upsets, and odor. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the energetic bacteria pathogen. Did you release the energetic bacteria pathogen? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. So we're done clearing up whatever happened at 16 years old. Now we're going to see if there's any resistance or friction. And this is to help give your body rhythm a boost, kind of like help it get back into its natural rhythm. So is there any resistance or friction? Yes. Nutrition and lifestyle, magnetic field, and a distortion of the magnetic field. Sir, you need to get a pair of magnets. You need to go ground yourself. So a distortion of the magnetic field, you can have mild to acute discomfort, fatigue, dizziness, inflammation, and chronic issues. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the magnetic field. Did you reset and balance the magnetic field? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, excess, stress hormone. Don't need to talk about that. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the stress hormone? No. I set the intention to release the stress hormone. Did you release the stress hormone? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. And we are disconnected. Woo! How's everybody feeling? As always, I am sweating. QuittaC! Hey girl, what's up? One cheeky chick. What's up, girl? Lots of yawning. Oh yeah, y'all gonna pass out. It's always interesting because like towards the end of this stream, people are silent and they're all like exhausted, passed out. And I'm just here all by myself. And we're doing a highest priority belief system. Yes. Okay. All right. I'm just going to take a sip of water. I was tired then. I got up and I feel like I need to move. Yeah. Walk around, get that energy moving. Hey girl, what's up? All right, let's chop a tree. You ready? I'm ready. Okay, so I gotta connect you. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming QuittaC over here, and we're locked on and connected. Do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. What kind of tree is it? Oh, QuittaC. We have a forest. We have a parallel tree. 2 or more trees are within the system. So how many trees you have? You have 2, you have the minimum. It's okay. So tree number 1. Is this yours? Yes, this is yours. As a reminder, don't be married to the statements. They can be customizable. So what are those negative programs? We have power, strength. I can't progress at the rate I know I should. Progress the rate I know I should. You're doing wonderful. You're just too hard on yourself. Is there another negative program? Yes. Divine purpose. My life has no purpose. Is there another negative program? Yes. You bought a bundle. Oh, this is going to be fun. So we have survival, safety. I fear that it is too late. Is there another negative program? Yes. Back to power, strength. I can't connect to my personal power. Is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief? Yes. Survival, victim. It's always my fault when anything goes wrong. Anything goes wrong. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Passion, choices. Blank is the only thing that makes me happy. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Power, strength. I can't be myself. Ooh. I can't be myself. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes. All right. We made it to the root of the tree. One statement that started it all. love, self. I'm not allowed to be happy. Ooh! Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. I am on YouTube. Yes. YouTube is supposed to look like the same thing on TikTok, but I had issues. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. Okay, so you absorb this, QuittaC. For 7 years of your life, you have no ability to reason. Oh, I just saw that. I didn't see your comment on TikTok. All right, victim. I am easily triggered. Is there another faulty core identity? No. Tree 1 identified. Now we're going to dive into tree number 2. Is this yours? No. Is this inherited? Yes. Did you get this from your mom? Yes. Is this mom's? Yes. So this is your mom's tree. And what am I trying to say? Since this tree was given to you, you may not resonate with any of the statements except one or the theme, okay? So if you get really wild and crazy statements, it's normal, it's not yours. This was given to you. So what are the negative programs? Survival, victim. It's always my fault when anything goes wrong. There's a connection. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival. Safety. I don't have the courage to take risks. The courage to take risks. Is there another negative program? Yes. Passion. Choices. It's too late to change it now. Is there another negative program? No. Limiting belief? Yes. Oh, you know it's one cheeky chick. I know. I just saw your question on TikTok. Survival. Sabotage. I see your face on YouTube. I am dead inside. So, this is one of the ones I'm going to stop and talk about, just because it's a little aggressive. So this is another way to look at this is I feel emotionally numb. I'm not living life living life for my passions. My life is just stagnant. It's just like the same thing over and over every day, you know? So it could mean that. So do you need to know, or is there another limiting belief? Yes. Divine. Purpose. And this tree was given to you as well. So even on 1, 3, 5, 7. My life has no purpose. Oops, sorry. Pause. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Survival. Sabotage. I hate my situation. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes. Power. Strength. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. Oops, circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. This was absorbed. Power. Growth. I'm afraid to move forward. Is there another faulty core identity? No. Okay, 2 trees. Hey, Reiki Rabe. 2 trees identified. Let's go ahead and find the fuel source. How you doing, Quita? All right, so we're going to start with common trapped emotions. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes, got to run doing a 9-day breath journey. Oh my gosh, have fun. Have a good night. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Crying. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release crying. Did you release crying? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Confusion. Do you need to know more? No. Not day, just D. 9D. Oh. So I set the intention to release confusion. Oh, did you release confusion? Yes. Oh my gosh. Not day, D. 9D. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Humiliation. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release humiliation. Did you release humiliation? Yes. Yeah, this is pretty sassy. These are redwoods, Quita. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Misalignment, chakra, your solar plexus, not surprised. Because your solar plexus chakra, if anybody doesn't know, it's above the belly button. This is the relationship with you, yourself, and you. So if you are mean to yourself, if you're holding yourself back, if you are your biggest critic, and I know that's kind of same as mean to yourself, this affects the solar plexus. Your solar plexus wants you to take risks. And it doesn't mean jump out of a plane and like go skydiving, but everyone's risks are different. Maybe going after your passions, speaking your mind, sharing your opinion, you know, all kinds of stuff, okay? That's a risk, you know? So it is linked with the eyes, pancreas, kidneys, adrenals, and associated with digestion and metabolism. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the solar plexus chakra. Did you reset and balance the solar plexus chakra? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circulatory system. Speaking of digestive system and your liver. So it's not failing, just unhappy. All right. For those that are curious. Oh, is that more to that? 90 breath work activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Ooh, I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing that. So your liver, when it is unhappy, it's going to make sure it's unhappy. So you can have discomfort between the shoulder blades, the right shoulder. It does generate the following emotions of anger, bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, depression, frustration, indecisiveness, panic, and taken for granted. That's pretty sassy. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to reset and balance the liver. Did you reset and balance the liver? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, excess, stress hormone. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the stress hormone. Did you release the stress hormone? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to chop this tree. Get your bare hands, machete, chainsaw, axe, whatever you want. Quita, you sit and relax. We're going to get to work. All right, we're going to start with the inherited one. I set the intention to release the inherited negative programs. It's always my fault when things go wrong. I don't have the courage to take risks. It's too late to change it now. Release the inherited limiting beliefs. I am dead inside. My life has no purpose. I hate my situation. Release the inherited faulty core belief. Circumstances determine how I'm affected by others. Release the inherited faulty core identity. I am afraid to move forward. Did you release this belief system? Yes. Now yours. Oh my gosh. I have been having trouble with my shoulder for 2 weeks. Not anymore. Not anymore. So I set the intention to release the negative programs. I can't progress at the rate I know I should. My life has no purpose. I fear that it is too late. I can't connect to my personal power. Release the limiting beliefs. It's always my fault when anything goes wrong. Blank is the only thing that makes me happy. I can't be myself. Release the faulty core belief. I am not allowed to be happy. Release the faulty core identity. I am easily triggered. Did you release this belief system? Yes. With the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. We're just going to cover it up and act like it didn't even exist. So I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority you can release right now? No. Woo! And we're disconnected. QuittaC, how do you feel? How does everybody else feel? All right. Nicetomeeshya. You're up. You're up. Hey, how are you? Sweating. All right, so I know with the body code, you want to do something different. Everything else you want to do highest priority. So body state is not part of the bundle. So do you want to do highest priority for the emotion code, body code, belief code? Do you want to do, how would you like to do the session? That was a big one. It really was. You're sleepy. Go to bed. Drink some water and then go to bed. And if you are struggling in the next couple of days, let me know, okay? I'll do that reset for you. Nice to meet ya. Highest priority for all? You got it. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to do highest priority? No, it's all right. It's good fun. All right. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Nicetomeeshya over here. You have to put a little sass into it. We're locked on and connected. So we're going to start with the emotion code first. So do you have any trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. All right. So yours, fear. When did you experience this? Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. Fear. You're very welcome, QuittaC. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yes, there is. Yours. Peeved. Peeved. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11, 12 years old. Checks out. Who isn't at 12? Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Anxiety. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32, 33 years old. Anxiety. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Anger. Anger. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37. This is a freshie. A freshie. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Getting real. We ain't messing around here. Not today. Rejection. Rejection. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Yours. Effort unreceived. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 35, yes. 35, 36, 37 again. Freshie. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. And then we have absorb. So this is not yours. You just took this from someone else. Either out of love or it was just too intense. He couldn't escape it. So what is this? Lack of control. When did you absorb this? Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, yes. After 30, yes. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32. I forgot what came after 30. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. So let's go ahead and release. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of lack of control. Release effort unreceived. Release rejection. Release anger. Release anxiety. Release peeved. And release fear. Ooh, those came with lava chills. Did you release these trapped emotions? Yes. Do you have any other trapped emotions of the highest priority you can release right now. No. Okay. How you doing? Nice to meet ya. All right, we're gonna dive into the body code. So do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. We have energy, mental, programming, and a despair anchor. A despair anchor is just a fancy way of saying a limiting belief. Your subconscious mind takes this statement, and we're going to find out what this is. It takes this statement and it seeks to verify this or make this true. So if you feel like you're not good enough, your mind's going to only look for things that prove that you're not good enough. Even if you're surrounded by things that show you that you are good enough, your mind's only focusing on those negative things. So we're going to find out what this is. I hate everything. Now, if I hate everything is too much, like hate to be like, I'm unhappy with everything. And it doesn't have to be everything. Maybe a certain area of your life, you're just like, it's stupid. I don't like it. I was peeved at some point. It's a clean version, you know, this is rated G. We can't say the actual word here. So peeved. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the despair anchor? I hate everything. No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, skeleton, main body. Oh, your teeth, lower teeth, right lower, third molar. So your wisdom teeth. If they are gone, there's still a connection there. Okay. Oh, I gotta write this down. Right lower, third molar. Now this is really cool because the teeth are connected to everything in your body, organs, glands, joints, and all that fun stuff. So if you have issues with a tooth, it's pretty much your body's way of saying like, hey, something's going on in our body and this is the only way we can get your attention. It never grew in. That is interesting. Okay. So this tooth is connected to the small intestine meridian. It's also connected to the small intestine, the ileocecal valve, and the right ileum, and the heart. No gland connection. And then it's connected to like nerves and stuff. I'm not going to read those. Joint connected, toes, like your basic elbow, shoulder. Oh my gosh, this is a long list. Okay. So you can have symptoms with any of those body parts, but you can also have the following. Blood pressure problems, neck issues, skin issues, eye problems, epilepsy, headache and migraines, leg disorders, nerve problems, discomfort in the upper or lower extremities, tonsillitis, is it gait disorders, and vertigo. Wow. Okay. I do have neck issues and headaches. Boom. It's because of your tooth. It's because of your tooth. It's unhappy because it never came in. Thank you, Jersey Gold. Oh, okay. Your third molar is knocking me out. It's coming in with a vengeance here. Okay, so do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the right lower third molar? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. So an idea allergy is just stranger danger. It's a fear or a phobia. Your mind made a faulty connection with this idea and it perceives it to be a threat. So if you come into contact with this idea, person, place, thing, a sound, a tone of voice, whatever, your mind thinks that you're going to get hurt again. So your fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in, anger, self-sabotage, overwhelm, a flashbang, pocket sand. You may black out, you know. It's not pretty. It's not meant to be pretty. So if you lash out, like you go from 0 to peeved really quickly, it's probably because of this. But there's a chart here, so we're going to find out what it is. So show me what this is. You know, 1, 3, 5, 6. Let me do that again. Okay, yeah, I was right. So changing unhealthy dynamics. So an idea allergy to changing unhealthy dynamics. So this can be relationships, this can be habits, bad habits, how you talk to yourself. It really is like the sky's the limit with this one. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the idea, allergy to changing unhealthy dynamics? Yes. Is it a common trapped emotion? Yes. So we're actually going to find out the emotion you felt that your mind used to create this defense mechanism. All right, what is this? Rejection. When did you experience this? Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, no. 10, 11 years old. Ooh, such a preteen thing to do. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the rejection? No. Since the rejection is fueling the idea allergy, we're going to release it right away. Oh, gosh. Okay. So I set the intention to release rejection. Did you release rejection? Yes. Is there anything else contributing to the idea allergy to changing unhealthy dynamics? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circuit or system, gland, other, and your pancreas is unhappy. Again, it's not failing, just unhappy. So you can have discomfort in the mid-back, left shoulder, lower back, wrist, and thumb. It also generates the following emotions of humiliation, jealousy, longing, lust, overwhelm, pride, shame, shock, unworthy, and worthlessness. A little sassy. Do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the pancreas? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, offensive, and a post-hypnotic suggestion. So this is something that isn't your own creation. It is from an outside source. So you could have heard it over and over and over again, and you started to believe it to be true. So another person, movies, music, TV, video games, anything. It can cause mood issues, dark thoughts, self-harm, addictions, anger at self, and depression-related feelings. All right, Nikki, darling, drink plenty of water. Love you. Have a great night. Drink your water. Hydrate. All right. So we're going to find out what this is. It's dangerous to be me. Hold on. Hold on. Something may have popped up in your head. Oof. Okay. Oof. So maybe you kept getting in trouble, or maybe bad things kept happening in your life. And since this is an outside source, maybe you heard something where it was like, it's bad to be you. It's bad to have this quality, this personality. Or maybe if you do this thing, like bad things will happen. There's something going on there. But it sounds like your reaction, your response tells me that you know what this is. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the post-hypnotic suggestion is dangerous to be me? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Misalignment, soft tissue, and your fascia. So this is just a connective tissue that's throughout your body. We actually store a lot of trauma in our fascia. And when this gets really tight, that's when we start getting pain in our body. And usually if we just like release whatever's going on in our fascia, life is beautiful. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the imbalance of the fascia? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Whew. Energy, allergy or intolerance, and idea allergy, yet again. All right, what is this? A, even on 1, 3, 5. Others' negative feelings. Maybe you can't be around someone who's angry. Maybe you can't be around someone who's anxious. Maybe you can't be around someone who's just a negative person. And their negative feelings are going to be even like their criticism towards you, or if they have, you know, how they're like, hey, we need to talk type of thing. Or if someone's yelling at you or whatnot. So there's something going on with others' negative feelings. So do you need to know more? No. Anything contributing to the idea allergy to others' negative feelings? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right, let's get rid of these. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to others' negative feelings, reset and balance the fascia, release the post-hypnotic suggestion, it's dangerous to be me, reset and balance the pancreas, release the idea allergy to changing unhealthy dynamics, reset and balance the right lower third molar, Release the despair anchor. I hate everything. Did you release these blocks and imbalances? Yes, my brain like sizzled there. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. Okay, now we're gonna be diving into a belief system. Okay, so do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. What kind of tree is it? A basic tree. So this is is this yours? Yes. So don't let the name basic fool you. They've all been sassy tonight. So we're going to start with the negative programs. This is your conscious mind. So we're starting with the branches and working our way to the root of the tree. Do not be married to the statements. They can be customizable, okay? So are there, what are those negative programs? Survival, control. I have no control. Is there another negative program? Yes. Love, self. I am not allowed to be happy. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival, victim. I hate myself. And hate, if that's too much, it could be I'm unhappy with myself, I dislike myself. A lot of us are very mean to ourselves. Is there another negative program? Yes. Love, self. I am not lovable. Is there another negative program? No limiting belief? Yes. All right, we're in the subconscious mind. Love, others. I need to make sure everyone loves me. Everyone loves me. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival, safety. The worst is going to happen. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Communication, awareness. Wait, I don't want to look within. Is there another limiting belief? No. Faulty core belief? Yes. We have made it to the unconscious mind. One statement that started it all. Power. Expectation. The people pleaser in me is dying today. It's all right. Yeah. Be gone. We love her. We love and appreciate the people pleaser, but it's got to go. Life is hard. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Faulty core identity? Yes. So you absorb this 9 times out of 10 the first 7 years of your life. So we have no ability to reason. So everything we see, hear, and experience, we're just like, yep, this is fact. We have no ability to think like, oh, maybe it's another way. So what is this? Power, strength. I can't claim my power. Is there another faulty core identity? No. We have identified your sassy tree. Woo! All right. So now we're going to go ahead and identify the fuel source. This tree is can create imbalances for you. If we were to just chop the tree now without removing the fuel source, it would come back and you'd be super mad at me. So are there any common trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Insecurity Insecurity, is that right? My brain, what is happening? Insecurity. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release insecurity. Did you release insecurity? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Your subconscious mind is like messing me up. It's mad at me. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release rejection. Did you release rejection? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Humiliation. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release humiliation. Whew. Did you release humiliation? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any blocks or imbalances? Yes. Energy, mental, and a will to. So you're willing to do something. This is created during a time of sadness, hopelessness, feeling overwhelmed. You kept thinking something with so much intensity. Your mind grabbed it, ran away with it, and became part of your personality. So it's really just a bad habit that we know is bad for us, but we do it anyways. We're all guilty of it. Beyond the rabbit hole. Hey, how are you? Okay, let's find out what this is. A will to resist. Resist life, resist emotions, resist your best self, your authentic self. What are you trying to resist? But you're willing to do it. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the will to resist. Did you release the will to resist? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, excess, stress hormone. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the stress hormone. Did you release the stress hormone? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin, drug, pharmaceutical, and over-the-counter medicine toxin. So anything where you can go to the store and pick up without a doctor's approval. So this can be painkillers, cold medicines, allergy medicine, like anything. Any time of your life too. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the over-the-counter medicine toxin. Did you release the over-the-counter medicine toxin? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to chop this tree. Get your weapon of choice. And let's go ahead and begin. So I set the intention to release the negative programs. I have no control. I am not allowed to be happy. I hate myself. I am not lovable. Release the limiting beliefs. I need to make sure everyone loves me. The worst is going to happen. I don't want to look within. Release the faulty core belief. Life is hard. Release the faulty core identity. I can't claim my power. Did you release this belief system? Yes. With the subconscious gap, do you need positive statements? No. Can you defrag? Yes. We're going to cover it up, act like it didn't exist. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system of the highest priority you can release right now? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? That was awesome. How do you feel? How does everybody else feel? How does everybody feel? We're going to do, now this is for anybody. We're going to do a balancing reset. Even if I didn't work on you or anything like that, you can be like, hey, you can get on this as well. Just consent to it. All right. Are you guys ready? Okay. So we're disconnected. So anybody can do this. You're in. Yeah, just consent to it. I'm going to intend this is for anybody who wants to be locked into this reset. So I set the intention to reset alignment between the spirit and physical body. Reset communication between the spirit and physical body. Reset the energy field of the heart. Reset communication between the spirit and physical heart. Reset communication between the heart and the brain. Reset left lobe of the brain. Reset right lobe of the brain. Reset the corpus callosum. Reset and balance the root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. Align the chakras vertically. Reset the governing meridian. Reset the conception meridian. Reset the magnetic field. And reset the aura. You guys have been blessed or cleansed. I was watching a TV show. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Limitless with what's his name? The guy who plays Thor, Chris Hemsworth. And they were talking about the brain, and then they said the corpus callosum, and they said it differently than I said it. And I'm like, oh man, I gotta learn how to say this the correct way. And I don't remember which way was the right way. So once I say it in my head over and over again for a couple of days, I'll get it. But now I'm like, man. So how's everybody feeling? What was that noise? There was a noise. All right. So everyone, make sure you drink plenty of water. Okay. You may have some processing. The people that I worked on today, you may have some processing, minor aches and pain, fatigue, upset stomach, emotions may surface, just feeling off, maybe even flu-like symptoms and other stuff. Everybody that I worked on, you have, if you are struggling within the week, reach out to me, email me, tell me who you are, and write SOS, and I will do a reset for you, okay? I'm not going to charge you for it. We don't have to meet up. I'm going to do it on my end. Hey, Chad, what's up? See, even I always hear colossum. Colossum! That's what it is! Colossum! I'm like, that's what it is, yeah. So I have to say that a few times. And then I'll get it. So just email me within the week. Just let me know who you are. And I will do that reset. If anybody wants to work with me, do one-on-one sessions. All of that is either in the description below or in my profile. I'll do one-on-one sessions, in-person, remote, video or phone call. And now I do recorded sessions. So if you want a full session, but you can't be there, you can do a recorded one. I also have mini sessions like this. Same price. I record it. You put in what you want to work on. You pick a modality, what you want to work on. I record it and I send it to you. Email it to you. So it's the same thing. They're like bite-sized, snack-size sessions. But you guys did fantastic today. I'm gonna go. I am sweating. You guys kicked my butt today. Timestamps will be, I'm going to do them right after this live. I'm going to put the timestamps of your session so you can relive this magical experience. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email me or you can write it in the comments below. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hold. Here we go. Bye bye.